Hey, I want to talk about stiffness, a particular symptom, body stiffness. If you have CFS or if you have fibromyalgia or anything related to that, you may experience, in addition to your fatigue and to your pain and other symptoms, this stiffness. This just, your body just kind of locked up. And it's hard to move, it's hard to walk, do anything. And that's just another symptom that the brain initiates. It really is. But the thing is, we get hit with so many symptoms that, and they're so attention garnering, they suck your attention in. Like, when you're in pain, when you're suffering, your attention just goes to that sensation that's so unpleasant. Uh, and each time a new symptom or an old symptom comes back, or we get a new symptom, it's like our brain has to reevaluate. Is this, even if we know that this could be caused by unconscious emotions, we have to reevaluate. Is it? Is it not? And each time it happens anew, there's an opportunity for doubt. There's an opportunity to give up on this idea and to kind of to submit, to accept, no, I must be broken. I must be broken. And you're not broken. If you've been to the doctor and you've been evaluated and you've been told there's nothing wrong with you, I know that you're suffering, I know that you're in pain, but the good news is all those terrible, unpleasant symptoms, they're not dangerous. They're not causing any tissue damage. There's no pathology. There are physiological changes. There are changes that various tests can detect, but those changes are not in of themselves dangerous. They're not destroying any tissue like other diseases. And in fact, those changes, the most important thing is they're completely reversible. So one such symptom for me is stiffness. And in the past, when I would wake up with the stiffness, for me it's often in the morning, I would just wait for it to go away. I would just be locked in. I would just lay in bed or just sit and just not do anything and wait for it to pass. What I've been doing the last couple of months, just like I've been doing with other symptoms, is I've been challenging it. I've been walking right past it, looking right through it. So if I'm stiff and I want to do something, I just do it through the stiffness. And I'll even, like, I might have a limp, or I might just be very clumsy the way I move, because there is a physiological change in the body. But doing stuff when you're feeling that way, it may be unpleasant, but it's not dangerous. And actually, when we challenge symptoms in this way, we are sending a message to our brain that, hey, I know this is not dangerous. You can't fool me. I know that you're trying to distract my attention from what's going on emotionally to symptoms. And this is just one of your symptoms. This is one of the tricks in your bag of tricks that you use, this stiffness. I'm highlighting stiffness in particular because I found it to be a difficult one. Uh, it just had a certain power over me that I wasn't sure if this is part of the picture. Is this just another symptom or not? So each time you get a new symptom, you do have to evaluate it. You want to be sure that it's not something serious. Like if you have a pain in your stomach, you want to make sure you didn't get appendicitis. But 95 to 99% of the time, it's going to be just another trick the brain is using. Okay, so just be aware of that, and I'm just highlighting stiffness for you to let you know that, because it doesn't get talked about a lot by Dr. John Sarno and others. So I want to highlight to you that in my experience, it's just another one of those distraction strategies used by the brain. At night, when I wake up through the night, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm so stiff, but I just ignore it. I just go and I just do my best to get there, and I get anxious. like, oh my God, am I going to hurt myself by doing this? And then I consciously remind myself, no, you're absolutely safe. This activity is not dangerous. This symptom is not dangerous. Again, talk to your doctor. Make sure you are cleared of any serious conditions. And once you have that under your belt, and once you have the conviction, having read the books and process the information and come to accept it, then you can challenge these symptoms and you can go through them. Thanks. And like, subscribe, comment, do what you gotta do, and let's get better.